It is time to see if our troops survived. Of course, they probably won't be back for another 15 or 20 minutes. And see if we can actually get a little bit more done. I kind of need another piece of territory so I can start on getting the monastery in, since they could be a nice supply of something to sell. Mostly starting out with, vegetables and, well, let's see, they don't call it spices. Yeah, they call it herbs. Herbs is usually pretty easy to put in. And then, of course, you can put in berries. But the problem is going to be having enough nuns and monks. Because you got to make some pretty tall buildings to get enough in there. And, of course, they're going to eat up your food supply until they can provide their own. This should be where we left off. Did I turn that off? The recording? Seems like I did, doesn't it? Okay, well, at least the space bar is still working. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on the wheat? We've got it pretty full, don't we? And I haven't even clicked on these yet. But I guess maybe it doesn't matter. They go ahead and put a full load in there anyway. Now this is looking better. So we shouldn't have any complaints about there not being enough food available. Boy, get too close to the charcoal maker, so it just sounds like a roaring fire, doesn't it? Or is that this guy? No, it doesn't seem to be him. Oh, right now I don't see any roaring fires. Okay, well anyway. Let's see. Oh, we've got somebody visiting. Let's make it a request, most likely. Alright. Oh, he wants to get off with most of our wheat, doesn't he? I better say no. And they're going to keep asking for more and more of it. Yeah, because I need to get the bread made so I can open up another trade route. So let's go ahead and put it on pause like I said. And let's get up here to the progression. And what can we do about getting more wheat harvest in? It looks like we can't get any more wheat farm improvements until we get down here into... Let's see, that would be... this is Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. And since we've done Phase 1, then this is Phase 2, Phase 3, so it'd be Phase 4. Because we've got to go through Phase 1 just to get this to open. Well, let's go ahead and pay for this, since it's only, what, 25? That'll finish that one off. And what can we do that would make sense with the land that we already have, the territory? See, that'll cost us 50. And that'll cost... Ooh, that'll really bring us down, wouldn't it? Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And like I've warned more than once, doing this one now would be basically a waste of effort. Because you have to have a large wooded area that you don't allow the trees to get cut down, only hunting. And then it's going to run out of wild boar, wild pigs anyway. Let's decorate the village. Okay, well, I just opened that up, so that makes sense. Alright, let's take it off of pause. And let's see, I was to reduce this. I guess we're kind of stuck until they get this done. It looks like they have everything they need. Wow, we're getting a bit of a surplus now, aren't we? And how much room did I leave for that? Just the one. Oops. I don't know if this really makes a difference or not, but... yeah, we need to do something about the clothing, I think. Because that will give us another opening. And we need a sheep farm. We haven't bought this other area yet, or have we? Whoops, I went the wrong way. I need to go with the R key. No, I think that's pretty much it. Double check here. Yeah. Yeah, until we buy this piece over here, we're kind of stuck. Alright, so now I need someone to volunteer, some migrant come in. Do we have any migrants coming? Oh yeah, they're way, way back over here. How far does this trail go? The starting point's right there. You see there's nothing else there. In fact, when your troops go off to war, so to speak, that's where they disappear. And then they reappear a little bit later. Which reminds me, let's get centered in first. Okay, that's some sort of a warning, but I don't see anything. Alright, see, how's our troops doing? Oh, they're still out and about. They look like they're still doing okay. Nobody's even got hurt yet. Well, we might as well go back to that page, I guess. Because they'll tell you your troops are back, but you'll go in here and you'll find that they're still there. They're still out and about. And they'll do that at least twice before you can actually check them out and see if there's any wounded. Alright, what else can we do in the meantime? They don't hesitate. Once they get the harvest in, there's a various... less than a minute, it seems like, and then they're out planting again. Alright, we've got the bakery. We haven't put that in yet. But I think I'll go ahead and do it now. We need a lot of flour in storage first before we actually put anybody in here to work. And that looks pretty close. I don't know if I want to get any closer than that. Let's see, how's it look? We have any choke points? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, but I don't have the gold, so that is a constant problem until you get your people up. How many you got? All right, so let's go ahead and get somebody in here grinding wheat into flour. And I think I left 2 spots for, or just 1 spot for flour. Just 1. Well, we don't have any bread yet, so I could go ahead and do it this way and make a 2nd spot for flour. Of course, we really have to have more farms before that's going to, make much of a difference. Let's just drag this up a little bit. And, well, I'll put in 1 for sure. I've still got some space left before I have to build another granary. And I'll probably end up building it over in this area somewhere. And we've got a trader. Oh, I need to speed this up, don't I? All right, there we go. Now that symbol there is saying he doesn't have what he needs to go to work. We probably need to put in another one. But we don't have the gold for that right now. All right, so he's going to buy some more planks. And that's it. We're doing real, real good. So he's not going to sell Sarah. And how about cloth? Yeah, I think I'll let that on 20. Let's go check that out. I might need to raise that for a while. A little bit more. Let's see, where is the cloth? There it is. Yeah, we stuck it on 20. And we haven't done anything with the shirts yet. But we could raise it up to 20. Because that's what we'd need, I think, in order to open up the other trade partner. But that's going to put a kink on our budget. Right now we're running a slight positive. And we could pass another mandate if we get a crunch for... Let's see, how much is this going to cost us? Ooh, 50. Yeah, I think I will do another mandate right quick. That way I'd go ahead and get that done. Alright, let's push the space bar and let's go back in, put it on pause, and see what else we can do here. Well, if we bought these 2, even though we're not going to do anything with them for a while, that would get that finished on tier 2. But we're going to have to make some heavy investments in order to get any of this stuff open. And this is the guy I really need. Oh, yeah, I'd like to get that also. Since we're having so much trouble collecting gold, we can wait on that one. And just remember, half of these is dead. You have to get over here on this edge, and on this one, you have to get here on this edge. They made these columns too wide, and they're interfering. In fact, you see there, you got an overlap right there. So there's still a lot of work they need to do if you look over here, see how this is cut off? Yeah, they made the columns just too wide. I got a problem over here too, but they don't have really, well, yeah, you can see it right there. But the monastery is a good idea to get started. In fact, we've got everything we need, I think. We are going to need some gold for that. So let's see, where could we put a monastery? Where would make good sense? I think we better buy another piece of land. Oh, we can't. We're already too low. Well, in that case, I better focus. Yeah, the bailiff. We need the bailiff. So let's focus here. And what I normally do is, of course, you need to go into the building whenever you're going to do splendor. And then you got to go over here, in this case. And these are all your splendor options. Now, most of them only give you one, but there's a few in here that'll give you more, but the cost is quite a bit higher. And when you think about it, that's only going to give you 3 splendor and it's going to cost 45. Well, this one over here gives me 1 and only costs 5. So it would be more efficient, coin-wise, to do this, or maybe even this. No, that was not too good, because that makes each splendor point cost 10. And there's a limited range on where you can place the stuff. It has to be near enough to this building. So I guess I'll do the common. What they do is, a lot of players will come in here like this. Oh, it's not going to straighten out, is it? It's going to stay crooked no matter what I do. Alright, so we'll get right here in this little corner. And we'll hold down our shift key and start clicking. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and then click one more time. Oh wow. I miscounted, didn't I? I only needed 25. Oh man. Well anyway, as you saw, I paid for all of them at one shot, and I had to be careful not to overdo it. Yeah, I definitely miscounted. Okay, so anyway, we got tier 2. So that means, okay, we got to click here first. We can get our bailiff. As long as we've got 5 of those green coins of influence. All right, we got our bailiff. Now, this would be the next one I'd want, because I got to do this carefully in priority, you might say. All right, can I do this one? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, let's definitely do that one. And that's where you could put your current dwellings, but you could also use this, the tower. Either way, you get the fortification. So if we have a big wood supply, I'd probably go for the fencing, because I can put gates in there where I need to. If I don't have a big supply, I'd want to do towers, because 2 towers, well, that village area is kind of small. Our village area would probably take about 4 towers. But anyway, it's a question about how much wood you have. All right, now what else can we do? We can do the tavern. Yeah, we've got 5 coins left. We could do the manor house village architecture. Ooh, that would be a good one, because they offer some other tower choices. Oops, I gotta remember that half over there is dead. Well, the treasury is more likely going to be necessary as we increase our trade so we can sell more stuff. So I would put a priority. Oh, that's the last one. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, see at the bottom of that pop-up window, the green coin of influence, the 5 we need is red. So we don't have any more coins there. So I guess that's pretty much it. That's all we can do right now. So let's back off. Now what we have to. Oh, they're going to ask us about the bailiff. Yeah, let's get the bailiff. Okay, we'll just add this to the rest of our to-do list that we've got growing up here. Man, look at all these. We've been kind of ignoring them. I guess we shouldn't do that too much, huh? We should come up here and find one we like and do it. All right, let's take it off of pause, so we get a little bit done. Now I'm going to click here, of course, and then I'm going to look down here at the edit building options. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it says bailiff office. There we go, bailiff office. And then we'll click up here. And this is the one they recommend. Now, where do I want to put that? See how it provides that purple color? That provides light fortification. How does it look for spacing right there? Or would I need to move some buildings around? I don't want to put it too close to this center spot because I'll probably want to put more options there for, like, you know, instead of selling food, we might start selling goods. I'm thinking all in all, this might be the best place to put it. If I go here, though, I get 2 houses for sure. Otherwise, nah, it's too tight. I can't get the doorway and stuff in there. So we'll go for these 2 houses here. And now let's see, where are the... oh, it's not showing them to me. Dirty dogs. Now they're showing them to me. So I need to rotate about like so. Yeah, because I want to put that door right there. Yeah, because it provides its own light fortification. And that counts as a room, so the only thing we need now is a door. And I'll go ahead and use the lesser door. Bingo. And let's go ahead and get it built. And, oh, we got somebody we can put to work here. Just one person, huh? Alright, let's put this on priority. Because we've only got the, I believe, 3 in here. Oops, I got the wrong thing. This is what I wanted. Yeah, we've only got 3 in there. And how about over here? How many people we got working here? Oh, we got a full house. So we better leave that alone. And does this have a full house? Yep. Now, I didn't do the modification yet for that. That's next tier. Well, what are we going to do? Put a baker in there? No, I think it'd make more sense. Because we're going to get more. They put them in here. And then take a look at our granary. And see how we're doing. See, they still got some wheat to go. They haven't grinded up into flour yet. And we still got plenty of space for more flour. So our biggest problem is going to be, what are we going to do next? Are we going to put in another farm? But we still need to put in our sheep and the associated buildings. Well, we can wait on that, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we better wait on that. Let's focus on the sheep. I think we got that option open there. And they also have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we paid for the pig for hunters, but we just know better than to mess with it right now. There's the hunter's lodge. So we need to go to... the sheep, I believe, are under here. Yeah, there's a sheep farm. I don't know why they don't call it a ranch. Yeah, see, there's the first one that's telling you that they went success. But they're not back yet, trust me. Oh, 2 of them got wounded. Alright, so let's put the sheep farm... No, I better keep it up here with the other one. And where is the front door? Looks like it's on the other side. Yeah, there it is. It's on this side there. Alright, so let's see. Let's go ahead and move this down a little bit more and over this way. That looks like we're getting close to the edge. Yeah, we are. So we'll back it off a little bit. Alright, does that look pretty square? No, it needs to go just a little bit more that way. Now we need some gold. And we're breaking even right now, so we're not going to have any more gold for a while. So we'll just have to do the white X for now. Alright, we got 2 more volunteers. But can I offer them a job right now? No, I don't think I can. Oh, we also got somebody making a request here. What do they got? Let's see, improve the market. Oh, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. We'll add it to our to-do list. I don't think I have any new employment opportunities. No, I've already checked that once before. It's full house. And they don't have a whole lot more to harvest. Let's see, we're doing pretty good there. We're doing great. Oh, that's looking good. Looking good. Plenty of tools, no problem there. We're just not collecting enough right now, and we don't have a whole lot of ore either. Oh, the coal is coming along quite nice. Oh, that's fair. They don't usually buy that many just yet. That won't be available until we get the monastery in. Boy, I am very tempted to start that monastery right over in here somewhere. Or even back here. But all things considered, we've got more space to work with over here. And we will need space for that. I don't want to use it over here because that's where my industry is going to grow to. And my farm is going to expand out that way. And I'll need a second farm at some point. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and get ourselves a bailiff. Alright, let's see. It's training, combatant training speed. Ooh. Does that also increase how fast they heal? Because I know I've got 2 wounded already. Happiness is less impacted. Trade prices. Well, that's all of the types of kingdoms and whatnot. Clergy kingdom and labor. Well, since we're having so much trouble with gold, I think I'm going to go with this guy right here. So we can get our trade up a little bit. Yay! And I can't actually do anything with him right now. I got to have 100 gold to do anything with him. We've got 3 people waiting for a job. They got this done, so let's put at least 1 in there to start bread. No, let's make it 2. How many have I got in waiting? Do I really have 1, or is that going to turn into 0 here in a few minutes? Because I really don't want to hire anybody else right now. Now, these 2 houses will become apartments, I think. What do I need to do here? We've got this taken care of. We probably need to do something about this. So, that's a generic thing. And it's going to be under here, but we've also got these 2. See, this is the village watchtower, but we don't have the troops for that yet. We do have this village fortification to put more housing under light passive fortification. This is, of course, the bridge we don't need to have deployed right now. And then we have all these. Now, what I do is I put my cursor up and I just roll my mouse wheel to turn all these off. There we go. So let's go back to just left click drag. And let's focus on getting these in. Oh, darn, I don't have the gold for it. And my happiness isn't all that high right now. So what are they unhappy about? Oh, they're griping about housing, and it's getting up there, isn't it? Goods. Levy, yeah, the levy mandate is an early tax, basically. Housing shortage. Rejoice, you tell. Only gave me +9 this time. It's usually +10. And, taxes. Yeah, we need to... Didn't we get that taken care of? Trading, improving the market. Oh, what's this? Oh, the fish. Yeah. They gave us the fish for some stone. Yeah, okay, cool. And I do have a place for that, if I remember right. Yeah, we've got 2 places. Okay, good. Just about everything needs at least 2 places, later on 3. Okay, because you're going to get requests. They'll start off with 50, then they'll go up to 100, then they'll go up to 150. And if you can't provide it, you're going to lose out a lot of gold. All right, let's see it. Increasing taxation. Oh, we're not collecting enough. And our population, we better look at that. Our population is not up enough. There we go, taxation F8 hotkey. Oh, we don't have a high enough population. Because otherwise I'd have to increase it this much. And hold it there for at least a month. See, we got 75 serfs altogether. And they're all given basically 6. So I would need at least 1 more, if not 2 more serfs to make that work at the current rate. Well, there's one more surf, but they need a house. I don't have any gold at all. Let's see if I minus. Well, I think we can handle that. Yeah, I think we can handle that. Does it knock it down to 30? So we'll do. Yeah, it's been long enough. Oh, they switched them up on me. Look at that. All right, spacebar, quick, spacebar. And what would be? Well, we got to do the decorations because these two houses will pop for us, and that'll take care of our problem for a while. Oh, can't get too close. Oh, there's a good spot right there. And I'm going to hold down the space bar. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. I've already placed it. Well, darn. If I had clicked here and then held down the space bar, I would have been all right before I clicked. Because once you click, you're committed. Well, I'll tell you what. I want to get a good use out of this. There it is. There's a good spot. And that spot works. I forget how many you could do before they charge you more than 5. All right, that spot works. There's the limit on how many you can do for the same cost of 5 gold. Now, I bet you I'm getting close too. So we'll let go of the space bar. Try to get in one more click. That looks like a good spot actually. Now we'll pay up. And none of them should look ghostly. They should all be... Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, there it is right there. That's something you gotta check on. If any of them look ghostly, you'll have to pay the 5 gold. That's about the only way you can make this less expensive. Alright, we got that done. Now, where we got left? We got 170 left, and we're running a negative balance. So, this would be a good time to make our final decision on where we're going to put the monks. Well, they do have a positive influence on the housing. Ooh, that kind of ruins that spot. There's not much space there. All right, let's see. What do they say? Oh, that looks like an ideal situation. That one's not too bad either. But this one's a little closer to housing. Well, that one there just doesn't have that much space. Yeah, I'm going to buy this one. If the game will let me. Left click. There it goes. Abandon this territory. Oh, because I clicked it twice. No, we don't want to do that. We want to keep it. And then we need to get off of this. And I'm going to have a lot of this cleared. Common path. Yeah, we're making good progress on the left-hand side of the options. Now this one would be a real good purchase, but ooh, we need 100. That would help me get more employees at the one farm we got. Oh, but this one would be a higher priority. Yeah, that would definitely be a higher priority because that would save us some more. Ding, ding, ding. But of course we have to pick which one that we decide to activate. Okay, well anyway, let's get rid of that. And let's get out of here because, oh well, wait a minute. I can still do one of these. Yeah, I'm going to do this one, I think. But, is that it? Yeah, we don't have any more of those labor coins of influence, so that'll have to do it. But just keep in mind that you start out fairly cheap, and then it gets more expensive. And the only thing that has to increase is right here, prosperity. Every time you buy land and you do any of these things listed here, then of course you're going to gain some points. And this will tell you the formulas that it uses. See, when you buy land, you get a full 2 points right off. And we got 10 just there. There's a bunch of more other calculations. Population, keep raising the population. So we're up to 76 on the general population, which is multiplied by 0.20 to give us 15 points. But we've also got the, what do they call it, militiamen? We've got 5 of them, that first company. But it gets cut in half. And of course they round it down rather than up, so we only get 2 points. We did place some beautification. We placed 8 going across the front there, so that gets multiplied by 0.20, so we only got 1 point there. And beautification cap is based on your population, and we've got If I get my eyes to focus. 16 points there. So 17 altogether. Alright, I think I've explained that before, hadn't I? Alright, well anyway, we need to go ahead and... Oops. We want them to cut the trees. Let's make that bigger first. Alright, here we go. Probably should back off a little bit. Oh, I guess it won't let me back off. I'm backed off as far as I can go. Let's see. Looks like there's a little bit over here. Now, it's going to take them a while to get over here and cut all these trees down. But I could go ahead and start with the monks. Get their first buildings up. All right, let's take this off a pause. Get everybody moving again. And are these houses upgrading yet? It doesn't look like it, does it? No, it doesn't. I'll tell you what, let's try the fencing. Let's see, light fortification would be under this last tab here, fortification. And then we go village fortification, yep. And then we got to pick it again, but we've also got the gatehouse. And we would probably, for the most part, want to match up the road that they're already using, unless we don't like what they're doing and we want to change their pathing. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? All right, follow a piece of advice. Preventing villagers from leaving. Yeah, we do have them down to 36, but usually you don't have to worry about that until you get around 25, like it shows right there. So we should be safe. Oh, they still got us at 70, 81. Oh. Okay, well, anyway. Zoom out. And I do want to change them cutting through the housing area. So let's put a fence up right there. And we've got to be careful not to get into his property line too much. So I would want to start... Oh, I got to be inside my territory. And go, you left click and you let go, then you left click again when you're happy. Boom. Now, if you don't right click, see what happens to the fencing? So you got, when you get up here, you got to right click. Keep it nice and straight. And then go ahead and install it. Well, with the build command. All right, now what they'll do is they'll just go around the fencing and they'll get right back on their trail. So what we need to do now is say, okay, come on, quit that, guys. And find our, just outside of his property line, so to speak. Come across. And we can't cut them off completely. Then right click and build. But that should force them to go around, and I'm hoping that they can go right through here. Or take this path that's already well established. Now the well, we can go ahead and move that. We still got some gold left. So let's get that done right quick. And move it over to this corner. And install it. Go ahead and grab that person there. And then we have to make up our mind about if we're going to put in a gate. But the word of warning I want to provide is make sure you make these in short runs. Very short runs. Even if you have to keep doing it over and over again. So let's see what they... Okay, I like. So let's put a gate right there while we're at this. There we go. And we want the fencing to show to the outside, okay? Now, see, once you get it close enough, it locks in. Like that. And then you can move it. But then you got to lock it in again by backing it up a little bit. And then take a look and see if you're happy with the alignment. Because there is another circle there, but don't install it just yet. Don't install it just yet. Go ahead and start another short piece of fence. So we'll... Oh, see, it's already messing up. Well, that should be the right spot for that. And we'll bring it over to here since we want to do short runs rather than long runs. Then we'll right-click, and that way it'll stay nice and straight. Now we can click on this and see if we got... Oh, it's locked in. Look at that. I can't move. Oh, there it goes. Well, it's not letting me move it very far at all. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I think I like that position better. We didn't get it quite perfect when we put that one in, but we got really, really close. So now they go in and out this gate. And since this is a kind of a narrow little strip, we may have to put some fencing next to this guy. And I might want to do the same thing over here. Go ahead and put in another section right there. And maybe another gate right there. But if we really want the effect, we would have to wait until we could buy this piece of land and go ahead and get these to full size and then run across. Right now we're only affecting the houses that are closest to the fencing. Now, are they upgrading? Oh, they're not recognizing the light fortification yet. So that's what preventing them from becoming apartments. And we don't have patrol coverage yet. That might be the thing that we have to have. Oh, get that cursor to the edge of the screen. It just drags me over. So let's work on that next. Let's go ahead and we're going to need patrollers, so I better grab that one while we're at it. And what we can do is go ahead and modify this tower. The first thing I'm going to do is make it a little bit taller. And then remember, this is where the bailiff hangs out. And then I'm going to come over here and put in a watch post. Now pick the type of building we're going to attach to it, because it'll have a huge impact on how many people will hang out there and do the patrols. Let's see, 9, 6, and 4 at the bottom. 9 planks, 6 stone. Oh, that's even smaller. I don't know. Let's see. 20, 15, and 3. 25 and 3. Yeah, let's go with the big one. 20, 15, and 3. Oh, boy, that is big. And, that looks like a good idea. I need the space. All right, so let's go ahead and build everything. Or build all. And maybe then we'll be able to get these first few houses to upgrade. I'll have to set a patrol that goes all the way down the first row. But no further than the first row for now. Because those are the only ones we gave the beautification rose bushes to, like we see right here. Because you don't really want a lot of houses upgrading at the same time if you can help it. Otherwise, you might find that you don't have enough building supplies. Oh, did we ever put more people in here? Oh yeah, we did. Full house and full house. Well, they're producing planks as fast as they can. But we've also got visitors buying planks, so yeah, that might be a little bit of a contest going on there. All right, while we're waiting for that to finish, let's go with this. Hey, they're back. They're actually back. They're not on patrol or on mission anymore. Let's see. Oh, they look good there. Oh, they can go again. And they did have success. The wounded have already got themselves back up to snuff. We've got 122 gold coins out of it, and we got some more of these Kingdom Influence coins, but they took them all away. Now, what is up with that? That I don't get. I don't understand why they're taking those away. Well, anywho, we got somebody looking for a job, and they are doing just like I wanted them to. They're going right in front. In fact, maybe I should back this up a little bit. And no, the tower didn't come with us again. Well, that looks pretty good, even though I could go further this way. Yeah, I'm going to back it up. They're going to have to go around the building a little bit. Now I got to go over here and grab this and bring it over. And yeah, I'm going to put it on the backside. Now, as far as I know, the bushes are still within their acceptable range. But now I've got to click here first. And I don't have any gold. Well, if that don't beat all. So when I hit the little white X, you saw what happened? That rider that just came in there, where'd he go? I better turn this off and see if it helps any. Did he go inside? No, I don't see him. He didn't go over here, so where did he go? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know where he went. The game took him away for some reason. Well, anyway. Uh-oh, villager path blocked. Put it on pause, click here, and could not reach the tax office. Now we'll check the center of our screen. Oh, okay, we were under construction. Yeah, I hadn't canceled it yet. He's not stuck there, is he? Yeah, looks like he is. No, he went through. Okay, well, we should be all right. But we did miss one opportunity, and I don't know what happened to that guy. All right, how we doing on wood? Well, we're doing pretty good. Build your... All right, now what? Is it? Are they griping and growing because I haven't got that thing finished yet? Yeah, they're griping and growing because the fence is so close. They're griping and growing because they have to squeeze through there. Well, I kind of figured that was going to happen, but my problem is I don't have any gold right now. And that won't change until I get a visit. Now, here comes another person looking for work, and I've already got 5. And I don't have enough happiness to pass another mandate. They're still pretty upset with the last levy. They haven't forgot that yet. I can't do anything about this, the sheep farm. But in the meantime, we are producing bread, right? Is that bread? Wow. We got us another trade route. And I need to go to here. There it is. Boom. Outstanding. Now, he'll sell us fish and stuff, but we don't want to do it that way. What will he buy from us? Bread. That's the only thing he'll buy from us, it looks like. We don't have any of this other stuff just yet. Okay, well, there goes 2 traders. Did they give us... No, they didn't. They come in, now they're gone. Huh, he walk right through those rocks. Let's see, this was Northbury, and this guy was Kingston. That's the one we just opened up. Okay, well, should I go ahead and grab that other person? We only got 5 unemployed. Well, we're going to need it once we can get this going. But man, we really need to get that moved. That fence has put us in a bad way. You know what? I'm thinking I should build the gate first. But I would be just guessing on the alignment. I kind of hesitate to do it that way. So anyway, let's get back to here and get this going. Now you have to get a bird's eye view, and the purple's telling you where we're getting light fortification. I think I got it squared up there, do I? And I want to put another gate, yeah, right in there somewhere. Alright, so now it's right click, change our view, and let's see, twist around. Back it up a bit. Now I need to go back up. Okay, and then twist it. What do you think? Does that look pretty straight? Or do I need to go? I think I need to go out just a little bit more. So let's click on it and move it just a hair like so out. And then command build. And once they get that in, I'll go ahead and put the gate in, I think. Because for some reason, they just don't offer that other alignment where it shows the 2 dots on both ends of the gate. Well, darn. This gate thing is taking up a lot of time in it. How many people have I got? I got an odd number, so let's go ahead and take that one. And let's send out our troops again. But the other thing I want to show you is that this is where they're staying, right? And this is where they are when they're sleeping, I guess, because it's got 5 occupants out of 14. Oh dear, 14. That's an odd number. I need 15. So let's raise this up. No, that's not the building I want to mess with. This is the building I want to mess with. That should give us 15. It says 14 plus 2, so that's actually going to give us 16. So let's see, how much more? That gets us up to 18. Come on, change. I guess I gotta go higher. That gives us an even 20. Alright, so now, oh, and we don't have the gold for it either. Well, darn. Okay, so, well, we might as well leave that off for now. Until we can do... See, that would get us right at 30, wouldn't it? If we did another mandate. I think 30 we can handle, so let's go ahead and do that. It's been at least a week, so we'll go ahead and discuss it. And then we'll pause the game, right click there to get rid of that. Now come back over here. And, oh good, it remembered. Yep, so now we can pay for it. And now I want to match this one up. Click somewhere here in the center. And where is our arrow? Click again. There it goes. Boy, it didn't want to show it to us for some reason. Alright, so now we need to go just a little bit higher, like so. And we didn't actually shift it, did we? No, that's the stairs. Okay, so pay for that. And we want to get some more companies going. But these buildings are actually tall enough already. Except that one looks low, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and see if we can bring that one up a little bit. Yeah, there's the arrow. Well, darn, I might as well go ahead and bring it up more than that. Back off a little bit. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, take it off of pause. So you see what we're up to, right? And I'm still waiting for a little bit more space to be available. Wow, they cut down all that wood already? Because that does look like a big enough place to start the monastery. And we're still getting hit by housing. Yeah, ooh. Housing shortage and everything. And we've already got this on ×2. So I better go ahead and focus on getting some more housing put in. And we would have to go... Whoops, change it to the box. And shrink it down in size. Let's do the old mash the wheel on the mouse trick. Alright, that looks about right. Zoom it in. And we don't need a big gap, we just need a small gap. And they got right on top of that one. Woo! No hesitation. Can we get one back here? Oh, it looks off, doesn't it? Oh, they took it though. I wasn't expecting to take it just like that. Wow. Now, I better go ahead and keep offering more places for them to build. We're not doing too good on our alignment somehow. We're getting off. Okay. Our recording is getting kind of long, so I think we're going to have to call that good. And I've got an even number, well, except for the villager count, or unemployment count is not even. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. And they got that done already? Yeah, we got an even 20 now. Since we're going to be growing in pairs of 5. I wonder if I should go ahead and send them out again. See, their might is 141 and a possible 156. I don't really need more of this right now. I could use this more than anything else, so I'm going to put them on this one. And then we'll click here and we'll deploy. They should have no problems, but they might come back with a little bit more might. Even though that's an easy one. Oh, look at there. We got 3 of them coming now. All right. Oh, they're taking a U-turn. Look at that. Well, that one did anyway. How about those two? Yeah, they squeezed right through there. Oh, still got the villager block path. All right, what are they going to buy? Buy a lot of stuff, guys. That's it. All right, let me go ahead and pause the game. That way I can get this moved. There we go. Pay for it. All right. I think that's going to take care of our problem. Put a, villager block message. Keeps coming up. I think that's going to do the trick. Oh, let's see. You know what I probably should do is go ahead and get this one up too while we're at it. Until it's equal with the other one. I guess that's about as equal as I'm going to get it, huh? Because if I go one more, it must be uneven ground right there. Oh, yeah, I'll go ahead and go one more then. I may never get those 2 equal. And then we'll be ready for 2 more companies. But I'm going to need more than 2 more companies. So let's go ahead and do that again. Get another structure started. And it'll have to be a free build since we don't have anything else open to us right now. And then we have to pay for it. Well, let's go ahead and bring it up while we're at it here. Okay, now go ahead and build it. And another free build. Whoops, wrong. Gotta click on the structure. Actually, we can click on this one. It'll let us piggyback off of it. And we got to make sure it's a free build so we can change its purpose later. And of course, it'll be for adding companies. And yeah, that looks good. But I think we'll hold off. We won't go any more than that for now. Since that is going to put a bit of a strain on our supplies here. Let's see, 3. We should be fine. Yeah, just tools and planks. And yeah, we'll be fine. We got plenty of both. Now, do we want to do another mandate? No, definitely not now. We're down to 45. Why are we down to 45? Well, one last thing I want to check on is taxes. How are we doing in taxes? Oh, hey, we got the t-shirts. Is it? And we've got the coins that we need from labor, the green ones. We don't have from the army yet, the castle. So we only got 1 left to go. Okay, now I was, lost track of what I was going to do. Taxes. We're still at 83, yeah? We don't have enough people in houses yet. I think I'll bring it down. Oh, no, that'll probably make it too big of a difference there, wouldn't it? I better put it back up there. It's 84 a month. It doesn't quite reach 100 like we'd need, which is right there, 100. Yeah. But if we ever get our population up, that'll be an easy one. We won't have to really raise the taxes past the green zone. which is what I'm trying to avoid. Getting too crazy with the taxes. All right, let's put this back on. Have they taken all the spots I've authorized? Oh dear, it looks like they did. So I better authorize some more. Go ahead and turn this back off. No, I'm going to need it as a guide. So, boy, we're going to have to keep postponing our monastery again. All right, how's our alignment look? Move it just a little bit that way, I think. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, that gives them 3 more spots, and I'm hoping that means that they don't need to jump on those right away. So far, so good. I'm not going to accept any more people just yet, even though I'm tempted to. Oh, here comes the messenger. I want to see what he wants just before. Of course, that's also a good way to check out where he's going to stop. Is he going to stop here? Or is he going to stop up there? So we might need to change the position of our arrow. Oh, he's going to go over here. Oh dear, where's he going? Ah, we need to change where our arrow is, our waiting spot. He wants wood. Oh, he wants all of our wood. Have we really spent that much wood? Oh, that's what we've got in storage. Let me check on that. Let's move this off to the side a little bit. Oh, we've only got one place for both of those. Oh man, I messed up a little bit, didn't I? I gotta have 2 spots for both of these. Because that's all we have in storage, so that's all we can trade with. But if we look up here, we've got a whole bunch at the different camps where they're cutting down the wood. So yeah, we can afford to do this. Because that's kind of like instant gratification there. Boom. And the 2 transporters, they'll fill it right back up. No problem at all. Since we've got so much. And now I get all of our wood cutters, or tree cutters, our lumberjacks, a term the game doesn't use. That'll get most of them back to work. Okay, since this video is getting kind of long, I'll go ahead and hold it off there. We've accomplished quite a bit. So until next time, be well.